Welcome back to the Sundry Loops channel. Intellect, on the other hand, may be defined in several ways. In contrast to what many people believe, intellect isn't. Good GPA or a decent job aren't enough. Higher IQ. Rather, it can appear in a variety of ways. In many ways, there are numerous different sorts of intelligence that may be easily identified. Haven't thought about what you could be lacking in? The conventional wisdom you may compensate for your intelligence in the emotional or creative domains. Because to these considerations, it is understandable why unexpected indications might indicate that you're in danger. Intelligent even if you don't know it. May be naive to believe you're innately intelligent. Any of the following 6 indications: you may be superior in terms of IQ to others. One of your favorite things about being alone is that it allows you to recharge. Whether or not you'd rather go out with a large bunch, a night out with coworkers, or a night in. Despite the fact that it's a tired cliche, a person who enjoys spending time on their alone is a true person. That isn't to suggest that intellect is all in the minds of those who are well informed. They like to have their noses buried in a book. Time for hobbies and self-reflection. You're not scared to learn and improve yourself, and if you're interested in learning a lot introspectively, you fit the bill. Chances are you're smarter than me, than the rest. Second, you're adaptable and inventive. Do people call to see whether you're open to fresh ideas? You're an outlaw. Nowadays, it is possible to concentrate just on one side of an issue, without taking into account all of the facts. Being able to is a clear indicator of intellect. Being able to think creatively and with an open mind. The ability to see beyond one's own prejudices enhances one's. A person who is both emotionally astute and generally a more conscientious user of data, coupled with cutting-edge innovation. The more clever you are, the more you think. Most. Third, you're prone to daydreaming and imagining things. This is a long distance away. Do you have a cloudy outlook on life? Although some may perceive you as distant, daydreaming is a strong indicator that you're more introspective, greater inventiveness and thoughtfulness than the competition. Preparing for the future is something you're doing. Become overly absorbed in the broader picture. This entails being present in the here and now. If you're always fantasizing, you're at risk of may benefit from greater self-reflection, and more intrigued about ideas than the average person. A total of 4. You have a great deal of self-discipline. Do you maintain a well-balanced diet and exercise regimen? The concept of self-discipline is viewed by many individuals as a form of control. Dieting and exercising to the point of exhaustion, or a full-time job that requires constant attention. Self-control, on the other hand, refers to having a reasonable amount of everything: mental, physical, and emotional well-being. Social health is a strong indicator of your overall well-being. Responsible and well-versed in the subject matter than the majority of the populace. It's fine to have desserts and snacks as long as you don't overindulge. A vacation when you may relax and not be concerned about the ability to see that perfection is a fleeting state of affairs. Only if you're smarter than the rest of us. But you'll also be able to have a more fulfilling life. 5 years of a happy life. You're a slob. How would you describe the appearance of your bedroom? Is everything in its proper place, or is it a mess? Your house looks as if it hasn't been cleaned for months. This indicates that your mind is active, which might be why you're so untidy. Quicker than your body is able to maintain pace. Always looking for the next thing. Engaging in an activity that might result in for example, the surrounds are a little disorganized. Sloppy handwriting is a sign of confusion. Is the ability to think quicker than your hands can. Capture your thoughts if you're having too many. Keep your eyes peeled for any mistakes. Every T is crossed off the list. Being disorganized isn't always a bad thing. Mistaken for laziness, it is actually a good thing. Signs that you're quick-witted and know your stuff. 6th, you tend to overanalyze everything. Are you unsure about yourself? Analyze everything and you'll be fine. Regarding a predicament or choice, This indicates that you're an overanalyzer, a person who likes to take into account all possibilities, finding the greatest solutions to a problem's many facets. Avoid making impulsive decisions, long-term decisions that might be detrimental to you. Running improves your ability to plan ahead. This is a clear indication that you want to learn more, since you are more intelligent than others. Attention to detail as well as a bigger perspective. Intellect can't be judged by a single metric, such as IQ. IQ grades and more aren't a single factor. One individual is more intelligent than the other person. There are a wide range of options available. Intelligence isn't defined in any of these. Fear of not being accepted because of one's appearance. Everyone falls into the same category. Intelligent in a unique way that cannot be compared to others. Is there anything that makes you stand out from the crowd? Is one of these signals yours? I had a hard time fitting into the usual mold. Let us know what your definition of intelligence is. Please consider subscribing and thank you for your time.